What is up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well today. As you guys can tell by today's video title, today we are going to be trying out some very extra expensive dresses that I found on Pinterest. I don't know about you guys, but Pinterest I literally use for everything. When it comes to home inspiration, fashion inspiration, hairstyles, makeup, Pinterest is definitely my go-to. I would say even more so than Instagram. And recently I've been getting a lot of adverts on Pinterest for dresses off of ASOS, and weirdly enough, I shop on ASOS all the time. I guess that is why they're literally promoting ASOS so heavily to me through Pinterest, which is amazing because I'm sure a lot of you guys already trust ASOS. It's a well-known brand, so shipping and returns is definitely not an issue with this website. I will have all the links in the description in case you guys want to check these out for yourself. But anyways, if you guys want to see what really fancy dresses I picked up for this video, then without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so here is my bag of dresses. Funnily enough, it's quite a small bag, but there is 4 dresses in here. I've actually ordered 5, but one of them came in a separate bag. I'm really excited to see what these dresses will be like and whether they'll be worth the money. Alright, so we're gonna start off strong. The very first dress that I saw on Pinterest was this one here, and this is, I think, the most expensive dress of this whole video. It was £245. That is a lot of money for one single dress. So this was called the Maya Fully Embellished Maxi Dress in Dusty Blue. They actually had this in 2 different colors. They had it in like this blue color and also in like this really nice dusty rose kind of color. Because I normally go for the dusty rose kind of colors, I thought I would switch things up today and go for a blue one instead. Who is she? She's going out of her comfort zone. I really hope that this is gonna be good quality and that it's gonna fit nice, because for £245, oh my goodness, it better be legit. So this dress, I'm thinking, could be great for maybe like a wedding guest or maybe prom even. So this is how it's looking. Oh my gosh, the glitter and the sparkles are everything. I think my favorite part of this dress is definitely the sleeve. I mean, look at this. This is just so beautiful. I love how like bat wing it is. It's got so much detail to it. I love this little like frilly kind of fabric right there. Obviously, it is then a V-neck kind of dress, which then literally comes down into kind of like an A-line skirt. It's very, very like floaty. It doesn't look like it's gonna have too much volume on its own, but you could totally throw in a petticoat. It's basically just this like frilly kind of moment with the sequins in between all the way down. And then on the back, it is just plain like this. It does have a zipper in the back to let you get into the dress. I really, really like this, and it's a little bit different for me because I don't normally wear colors like this, but I do think that it does bring my eye color out. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think this color suits my like complexion, my eye color? I'm just a little bit unsure about this shade of blue, but let me know and let's go try this on. Oh my gosh, this is actually really cute. I wasn't 100% sure if I would actually like this style, but now that I have it on, it is so nice. The dress is fitted really nicely in the waist. Obviously the hips are a little bit more looser because the dress is kind of flowy on the bottom. The sleeves, like I said, are probably my favorite part. They're just so like boho. They're very flowy. They just look really whimsical and kind of witchy, so I really like it. The neckline, it does fall a lot lower than I thought. Like, it is kind of like open, but to be honest, I don't think it's too revealing, so I still would wear this. And one thing I also didn't realize when I just held this dress up is the fact that it's got this really nice slit to the side, so that is really cool. It doesn't go up too high, so it's still pretty modest. I would say this dress would definitely be really great for like a wedding or prom. Like I said, prom would be amazing for this dress. Can you imagine this in like a disco setting with all the lighting sparkling off of it? Oh my gosh. The only slight criticism I have about it is the way that the sort of skirt attaches to the bodice. In my opinion, I think it would look a lot more flattering if the skirt started just a tad bit higher like there. I know that obviously you can tailor these dresses to whatever you please, but obviously as this dress comes, it kind of sits a little bit low, and I think this area here just looks a bit too long in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think it looks okay like this, or do you also agree that it perhaps could have been a little bit higher and maybe a bit more flattering? I think it just boils down to personal preference. That's just my opinion, so let me know yours. So yeah, all in all, I do really like this dress. I can definitely see why this was over £200. There's just so much like beadwork and sequin work in this dress. Hand stitching these onto this like mesh fabric would have just taken hours. So yeah, this is definitely a work of art. I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is a super nice dress, so I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. Now moving on to the next dress, we're now gonna be trying out this one here, and this one is actually from House of CB. You guys know I love House of CB. This one is called Delilah Lace Maxi Dress in Vintage Cream, and it was £199. Again, that is a lot of money, but House of CB dresses are just known for their quality, so I'm not like worried, you know? Also, I have already tried like the short version of this dress, I'm pretty sure, in one of my comparing real versus fake dress videos. There has been a lot of dupes of this exact dress online, and so many like Chinese brands try and replicate this for much cheaper, but don't get it twisted, the quality is never quite the same as an original House of CB dress. These dresses are expensive for a reason. They're really well made, they have such amazing fabrics, they're not see-through, they have boning in like the bodice a lot of the time and under the bust, and you can just tell the craftsmanship that has gone into this dress is, you know, just really high quality. So as you can see, this is what the bodice looks like. The cups in here do not have any kind of padding, which is one of my criticism about this. I mean, for a dress this expensive, you would just expect there to be a little bit of a cup in there so that you didn't have to wear a bra with this. I do really like this sleeve. It's such a nice sleeve. It's kind of like cinched in right there, and then it opens up into like this flute kind of sleeve. It does have boning all throughout, like hidden in the bodice as well as under here, which then, as you can see, fans out, which is so cute. I love the cut and shape of this. I feel like it's such a flattering dress. So let's go try this dress on and see how it fits. All right, so here is the dress and what it looks like on. I've got to say, this is literally perfection in a dress. I don't think I've tried on a more flattering dress than this in a long time. This is so well fitted to my body that it kind of feels like it was custom made for me. The bust area is perfect. Even though it doesn't have the cups, I actually don't mind it because I still feel super supported, and because it's not see-through and the texture is quite strong, you don't actually get to see like my nipples or anything, so that's good. I feel like I would comfortably be able to go outside in this dress and not have to wear like even nipple covers, so that's really good. The sleeves are so cute. I just love the way that they stop right here. They cuff really nicely, and the like elastic band isn't too tight, and then the flute shape right at the end just looks so nice and so dainty, really feminine. The waist and like the hip ratio of this dress is literally perfect. Like, it doesn't feel too like tight anywhere, but it's still so well fitted and it just snatches me right in, so I'm really loving this. When it gets to the bottom, I think it only accentuates like the figure of this dress. It really just like makes you look hourglass. So that mermaid tail at the bottom, it's doing its thing. I really like it. Genuinely, I have no regrets about buying this dress. It is just so well fitted and it's like literally the dress of my dreams, so I'm loving this. This is how it looks from the back. It is just so nice. I think so far it's pretty obvious to guess what rating I'm gonna give this. I'm giving this a huge 10 out of 10. All right, now moving on to the next dress, we're now gonna be trying out this short little number right here. Again, I've literally been seeing this dress over and over again on Pinterest. It is just so stunning. It's a little bit shorter and I really like this. This one is from a brand called Harris Beverly Hills. It's the premium lace drape mini corset dress in white. This one was £206, which for a mini dress like that is crazy. I have it right here, and to be honest with you, I have no idea where I would even wear a dress like this to. Like, I can't think of a single occasion where this would be appropriate. This dress is kind of giving lingerie. I'm sorry, but what the heck? This is just crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is a work of art. It is so beautiful. The boning, the like pointiness on the neckline, the back, oh my gosh, the back. Look at the back, you guys. Look at that corset section. That is everything. The only problem with this dress is that it looks very short. I am very grateful that it does have this skin-colored underlayer, because without that, it would just be crazy. It also has this interesting thing on like the back where it has this like like draping bit of fabric. I don't know if that's supposed to be on the back or the front. Let me look back at the photo. I think that's actually supposed to be on the front. It just got a little bit muddled up in the shipping. Okay, yeah, so that's how it's supposed to be. That little draping bit of fabric is supposed to be on the front. And there's actually a little hoop where the fabric kind of goes into, so you can decide how low or how high it drapes, like this section here, which is pretty cool. So once again, I guess let's try this one on and see how it looks. Okay, wow, this dress is genuinely chef's kiss. That's all I can say. I mean, are you seeing this? It is just pure perfection. It's better than I could have even imagined. It's been a long time since I've tried on a dress, like a mini dress, this good. It could be used for like a birthday party, a hen do, oh my gosh. Even like a second dress for a wedding, something a little bit more spicy. I genuinely am obsessed with this. It is just such a vibe. I love this little dangly tassel. It's so much fun to play with. Once again, this is just such a well-fitted dress because you can totally cinch it in the back with the lace-up detail. This is how it's looking in the back. So cute. So once again, I do really feel like this dress is a work of art. It fits perfect. So I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. I wish I had somewhere to wear this. Now, moving on to the next dress. This one is a little bit more like unique in the sense of the style is just very different to what I normally see on ASOS or even Pinterest. It is this dress here, and as you can see, it just has a lot of like design features that you don't normally see in a dress. It was £225. That is a lot, but it's from a brand called Tyler McGill. I don't know how to say that word. It's called the Rainbow Swamp Ribbon Detail Midi Dress in Multi. Okay, Rainbow Swamp is such a vibe. This is it. I mean, it's definitely giving Rainbow Swamp. I have no idea what that even is, but wow, look at the colors. It's giving like Garden Fairy, like Secret Garden Fairy. The bows, the little bows. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Are you kidding? Wow. This is everything. Okay. Yes. I already love. So this is the neckline. The straps are literally just little tiny bits of ribbon. That's how it's held up on your shoulders. It's gonna be really hard to show, but as it comes down the dress, you have all this like ribbon stitched onto the front and into these like little tiny bow flower detail. It then has this little like lace up detail on the side, which I think is just so cool. And then the like layers on the bottom are so whimsical. Like, all this fabric is so pretty. There's a lot of like gradients going from the green into the pinks, and it just looks so mesmerizing. It is a little bit creased, so I might give this a steam, but yeah, this looks really, really cool. I guess let's try this on and just see how it looks, because I think I'm not doing it justice. Okay, guys, this is definitely not the style that I would normally opt for myself. It is very quirky and unique, but I'm really loving it. I just feel ethereal. I feel like a little like garden princess. Oh my gosh, I just love it. The amount of detail on this dress is crazy. I love all the little lace-up details. I love the fact that the straps are literally just a little ribbon. It just looks so dainty and cute and just really girly and feminine. The neckline is really nice. It's kind of like that ruched cowl neck kind of neckline, and I feel like I don't even have to wear a bra with this, which is amazing. That is what we love, when a dress allows you to have the girls free. Oh, I could literally wear this every day. The dress is surprisingly really well fitted in the back because it does have that corset kind of feature. So it's actually really customizable. Even the sides you can cinch in with the little lace-up ribbons right there. I genuinely just want to like move in this dress because it has such good movement. It's so cute. I definitely didn't make a mistake buying this dress. It is just so pretty. So I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. And now the very last dress that we're going to be trying out is another House of CB one, and it is this one here. This one is called the Isla Peach Scallop Lace Broderie Anna Lace mini dress in peach. I don't know if I said that name right, but this dress was £189. I just felt like it was so cute. It was definitely very House of CB, and when I saw it on Pinterest, it caught my eye, so I decided to purchase it. This one I would say is a little bit more appropriate for like maybe a christening or a birthday party. It's a little less like dressy and in your face, but I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still very dressy, but it's not as in your face as some of the other dresses in this video. So here we are. This is how it's looking. First of all, I love the neckline. Like the little scalloped sort of edge is so cute. The straps are so nice as well. It then is pretty like plain and simple really until it gets to the bottom, and the bottom just has such a nice lacy kind of detail. It just looks really, really cool and different and not something I've ever seen on a dress before. So the front is pretty plain in that sense, but the back is a little bit more interesting because it has almost like this bra strap feature in the back, which then connects onto this really big cutout below it. I really, really like that. I think that's gonna be so like girly and flattering, just showing a bit of back. So yeah, this is a really cute dress. I really hope I will fit in this because it looks kind of small. I thought I got this in my size, but she looking tight. So once again, let's go try this one on and see how it fits. And here is the very last dress and what it looks like on. I've got to say, this one is super cute, but it is a little bit on the tight side. I sort of expected it. When I looked at it, I was like, that just looks really, really tight, and the fabric is not stretchy at all, so there is no give. It does obviously have the bra strap in the back, which does make it like adjustable in the bust area, but the problem isn't the bust, it's actually the waist here. So the bust fits me perfectly fine. I actually feel like this is a really good size for me, but this part here, as you can see, I've zipped it up at the back, and these bits here are kind of just look like they're busting out. There's just not enough pull in this section here where like the cutout is, so the fabric kind of looks like it's just sticking away from my body. I fear that if I sized up in this dress, it probably wouldn't fit me as nicely in the bust, but then obviously it probably wouldn't look like it's super tight in the waist. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think. I feel pretty comfortable in it. I mean, I definitely feel a pull in the waist, but it's not that it doesn't fit, it's just a really tight and snug fit, that's all. I think the skirt definitely looks really, really cute, and the neckline is just perfect. The straps are great, and they weren't even adjustable. This is how it's looking in the back. I really, really like it. I love the cutout effect, so let me know what you guys think. But out of all the dresses, I do think this might be my least favorite. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna have to give this probably like a 8 or maybe even 7. All right, guys, so those were all of the very extra and expensive dresses that I found on Pinterest. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing these dresses and what they actually look like on a real body rather than on a model. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Please let me know in the comments which one of these dresses was your favorite and whether you want to see more videos like this. I know you guys really enjoyed one of my previous videos where I tried out the most expensive dresses from Shein, so let me know if you guys want to see a part 2 of that. I can definitely do another one, so let me know. As always, thank you guys so much for being here and watching this video. I really hope you guys are doing well, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! Mwah.